Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, and I got a nigga tooth, man. It's your boy, 503 Line, man. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC, Houston Hard Hitters, man. Usual suspect crew. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, man, 503 Line, man, with my co-host, man, R fella, man. Usual suspect things going on, man. We're gonna talk a little a little boxing, a little basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy done got inspired by my boy LVZ. You know, he thought he was gonna come in early and do his little live stream and pop his little shit. And he just thought your boy was gonna lay silent and not say nothing. Well, you got another thing coming, brother. I could talk basketball if I want. I could talk baseball if I want. I could talk football if I want. I could talk about anything I want. But I just choose to stay in boxing because that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I play multiple sports, basketball being one of them, and football. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk a little basketball today, man. Some early predictions, man, for the semifinals, Eastern, Western, man. We got Boston and Toronto on right now, man. I got my co-host with the most in here with me today. You know, his team playing right now. They getting their ass kicked, man. But I do think Toronto will win the series between Boston. I think they just a little rusty coming off of week and a half layoff. You know what I'm saying? But I do think they will get it together. And plus a lot of they starters got in early foul trouble. And Boston just hot right now, man. You know, they doing their thug thizzle. But what's good with the big art?
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite Get Your Most Hated off back for another live stream. You know what I mean? A little basketball and boxing talk. Y'all know what it is. Salute to the whole LDBC, usual suspect team. Y'all know what it is. Big up to your host with the most, 503 Lion. Well, so niggas is trying to test you. You know what I mean? Trying to test your basketball gangster, huh?
Yeah, man. My boy L, man. Basically, he got mad because I was fucking with him when the Lakers lost, and he popped his little shit today and made a little meme with Abel Mahari face on it and Ticket face and a couple of other brothers' faces. And I came in there fucking with him, and he just oh man, he was just on a little roll today, and that's cool. He got it. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers won. But one thing you're not gonna do is lie on my name. You know what I'm saying? I never said. You can pull the archives from my old live streams when we had Abel on and I was asking him about basketball. I never said the Blazers was gonna beat the Lakers. I never said that. You know what I'm saying? I always picked the Lakers to beat the Blazers within 6 games. You know what I'm saying? And they won in 5. So you're not going to lie on my name, LVZ. And I am a Golden State fan. I've been a Golden State fan since 2007, 8, when they had Monte Ellis back in those days. When they had Baron Davis, Jason Richardson. I've been a Golden State fan. I didn't just hop on the band.
You're taking it back. You're taking it back when you said Monte Ellis.
Right. Exactly. Monte Ellis. A lot of niggas wasn't even watching basketball in 2008, 2007 when niggas was playing NBA Live. Before 2K even came out, niggas was playing NBA Live back then. You know what I'm saying? I've been a Golden State fan. Never was a Houston Rockets fan. Last time I was a Rockets fan was when they had Steve Francis and Yao Ming, and that was in the early 2000s, okay? I always been a Golden State fan. Was a Golden State fan when they drafted Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. I didn't just jump on the bandwagon when fucking KD came to the team. I've been a Golden State fan. You know what I'm saying? Check the archives, Yeah, and my team out of there. But if I'm such a bandwagon nigga, like you said I was, LVZ, why would I tell y'all that Golden State is my team and they not even in the conversation this year? Bandwagon niggas don't do that. Bandwagon niggas jump to whatever team is hot at the moment. Golden State is not hot. Who's hot right now is the Lakers, the Clippers, Dallas, Toronto, Boston, Miami. Those are the hot teams right now in the NBA. It's not Golden State. I'm still rocking with Golden State. Continue to rock with them. As long as they keep Steph and Klay and they build around them too, I'm going to be a Golden State fan. You
All right, my
understand?
nigga. Before we go deep into the playoffs, let's talk Golden State for a minute. You know what I mean? Because they got, you know what I mean? Don't they got a high draft pick? I think they got the number
Yeah.
two draft pick in next year's
Yep.
NBA draft. Um,
Yep.
we got some a good crop of players coming out. You know what I mean? There's LaMelo Ball. You know what I mean? Who's a highly touted point guard. We got James Wiseman, a 7'1" center. You know what I mean? That can run the floor like a gazelle. You know what I mean? Got excellent hands. Definitely has shot blocking ability.
Yeah.
We got a couple players, you know what I mean, that are looking real good. Who do you think? What do you think Golden State's going to do with their draft pick? Do you think they're going to package it up with Andrew Wiggins and get another superstar type player, or do you think they're going to keep their draft pick and get somebody like LaMelo Ball or get that center James Wiseman? What you think?
I think they should either go for LaMelo Ball. If James Wiseman is available, they could get him. You know what I'm saying? But what you think? Who you think they should get?
My personal pick, I would say they should go with Obi Toppin. He a power forward coming out of I think Dayton. He has a nice finesse game. He has 3-point ability. He has decent speed. He can move up, go up and down the floor. He's not the best defensively to the point where James Wiseman is, but I think he would be a nice fit and a nice replacement if they decide to get rid of Draymond Green.
Who? What's his name again? Who?
Obi Toppin.
Oh yeah. Okay. Power forward from Dayton. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I think he would be a nice fit.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. My top two right now is Wiseman and LaMelo. I think Obi Toppin is a good fit as well. We definitely need some size. You know what I'm saying? I gotta agree with you on that one. I don't know what Draymond futures hold for Golden State. You know what I'm saying? I do like this class of players though.
What's your opinion on Wiggins? Does he have? You know what I mean? He kind of comes close to the heart, being that he's kind of a Canadian superstar in a sense. To me, he hasn't reached his potential. He might be a bit of an underachiever. What's your take on Andrew Wiggins? Does he have a future with Golden State, or is Golden State looking at him as trade bait?
I like Wiggins. I always like Andrew Wiggins. I honestly don't know what's gonna be their move with Wiggins. Honestly, I think they should keep Wiggins, man. I think Wiggins can add depth to the team. You know what I'm saying? I think they should go. They should try to go with Wiggins and see how he play out. They still got D'Angelo Russell. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see what's Golden State next move, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
I like them keeping Wiggins. He kind of reminds me of a better version of what Harrison Barnes was doing for them. You know what I mean? During their first, you know what I mean, championship seasons and whatnot. I think he can develop into a better player. He already is a better player to me than Harrison Barnes, but he could develop in that role in a sense. We see the fragility of the two other stars. Let's be real. The Splash Brothers are somewhat fragile, so they need that, you know what I mean, that third scorer to solidify, you know what I mean. If one star goes down, they still got Wiggins, you know what I mean, at the rear, you know what I mean, picking up the team, putting the team on his shoulders, so to speak. Salute to the grave digger out there. I see you. You
Yeah, what up with
BFTB
it, Greg
Boxing.
Digger? What up with it, Daryl? I see y'all boys in the building. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody explaining myself, man. It's about proving my point because LVZ one of them type cats to where if he can get you and beat you in an argument, he gonna run with it. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like I picked the Blazers to win because I was fucking with him in a little group chat message thing that the brothers got, and he got his get back today. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that was in his chat, he was trying to clown me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get my get back, man. It ain't about explaining yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just he think that he know everything about basketball when it comes to everybody, and he really don't. You know what I'm saying? He gets mad when people fuck with him when the Lakers lose. So, like I say, the Lakers. Listen, if we talking playoff basketball right now, right? I'm gonna ask my brother also this. Would you agree or disagree that all of the chips are favored in the Lakers to win this year?
I would say so. Yeah, from I hate to say it, but yeah, they are favored to win. The machine is backing them to win as well. You know what I mean? It is what it is. When as soon as they made that trade to get AD over there, that's what type of time, you know what I mean, the league was on. We see LeBron, he has special arrangements, getting special treatment, has special accommodations up in the NBA bubble. So yeah, that's what type of time we on. You know what I mean? We know that they're trying to favor at all stakes, you know what I mean, the Lakers for the win because it's good for business. You know what I mean? It's good for business if the Lakers make it all the way to the NBA Finals. Let's be real.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, BLTB. He say, "Oh, that's what that was. That was funny though. I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan too. Don't get it twisted. But my thing with LeBron is that he gets special treatment, bro. You know what I'm saying? LeBron gets shit that most players don't get. You know what I'm saying? And that's because he the king of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He
Yep.
got Michael Jordan of our era right now. You know what I'm saying? But as I'm watching this game right here, right now, man, Boston is just they taking off on Toronto Raptors, man. I do think this is probably gonna be one of the best series in the fucking playoffs. Um, Toronto is a little rusty. You know what I'm saying? Boston winning right now 68-46, man. Um, I do want to see better ball moving from Toronto. They got to get in the groove. You know what I'm saying? Because right now Boston, Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, these boys is taking off. Marcus Smart too, man. They playing hella good right now. But I do think this game right this series will probably go seven games. You know what I'm saying? If that, you know what I'm saying. What's your thoughts on this series right here, though, bro? Toronto and Boston.
I
I
tend
know.
to agree with you. I tend to agree with you, 503. I think this series right here is going 7 games to the Raptors. Uh, Salute to Act Reach out there. I know the Celtics are his team. We've been arguing back and forth. But like I said to him, I don't think the Celtics are deep enough to
Right.
deal with the Raptors. You know what I mean? They got a nice core of 5 players, but they're gonna have to play them 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Literally for 7 games. If they get through the Raptors, they ain't gonna have nothing left. You know what I mean for the Eastern Finals, for the Eastern Conference Finals. So I tend to believe the deeper team, the Raptors, the more experienced team, the Raptors, are going to come through with it in 6 or 7 games, more likely.
Right. Okay, BLTB say I want LeBron success, period. I don't care about nothing else, and I'm proud to admit that. And that's cool. See, I can fuck with a cat like you on the basketball talk because you're not afraid to admit your biasness in that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way about Steph Curry and the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to admit that. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with you on that BLTB. But like I say, My thing with LeBron is that he does get special treatment, PG big dog, simply because the league wants him to win. So they're gonna try to get all of the right pieces for LeBron. Think this is LeBron's second year in the LA. His first year, it wasn't too good. You know what I'm saying? So what did they do? They go get him one of the best big men, if not the best big man in the league, Anthony Davis. They go get him role players. You give him Rondo. You say what special treatments though? They a team, bro. They gave him they special treatment to me is top elite pieces. Anthony Davis. You got fucking J.R. Smith, a top key role player. You got Dion Waiters, a role player. You know what I'm saying? You got Dwight Howard, another role player, big man. JaVale McGee. You know what I'm saying? All these pieces, all these players come from good backgrounds, bro. Dwight Howard was once a superstar. JaVale McGee coming from a championship team, and he got championship experience from Golden State. J.R. Smith was just in the finals with him back in the Gap in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Dion Waiters. Dion Waiters is a walking 20 points. He get buckets, even though he not getting no playing time. I just think that LeBron always gets the chips stacked in his favor. But I mean, if you're a LeBron James fan, I mean, you can rock with LeBron. That's fine. But LeBron, he can get LeBron gonna get his way, bro. I'm gonna just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when he went back to Cleveland, he got Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? He got all these key role players. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Korver, all these dudes, man. LeBron just gets key role players so he can get to the finals, in my opinion.
We'll see. We'll see if this team gels enough to deal with a team like the Raptors or a team like the dark horse. I would say is Miami Heat. Salute to the Stay Ready Boston TV, because he kind of first one to put me on to that, and I gotta sit back and say, yeah, Bam Adebayo, what's his name, Jimmy Butler, Goran Dragic. Yeah, they a squad. They got some young bucks. That Tyler Hero, the little Robinson sharpshooter out there. You know what I mean? They got some players out there. They got a squad. They gelling together, turn into not just a team, a squad. So look out for the Miami Heat as well.
You say PG Big Dog say a GM is supposed to get the best players possible, and every okay, that's a good point. Every team that LeBron goes to, has he not had the best players possible since he got to Miami from 2000? What was that? 2010, 2011. Has he not had the best players available since then on his team?
Not necessarily. He has in a sense, but sometimes, a lot of times, his support superstars were injured. So we can't forget LeBron has carried substandard teams on his back, and he's gotten to the finals. Albeit he's lost in the finals with substandard teams, he's got them to it. You know what I mean? He is a legendary player. You know what I mean? Right. We can't take that away from him. I know he does get preferential treatment, like I was alluding to earlier. He has special accommodations inside the bubble. I mean, everybody else has regular accommodations while LeBron's living in de facto mansion inside the bubble, because he's he's a franchise. He's the face of the league. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He gets different. He gets better calls. The refs look at different things, different ways when it comes to LeBron. So yeah, I see where you're coming from with preferential treatment and whatnot. But as far as saying is he always gets the best players around him, I can't agree with you on that. You know what I mean? I can't. You know what I mean? I can't draw. I got to draw the line somewhere.
Right. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So So Anthony Davis, in your opinion, is not the best big man in our league?
That's arguable. I could argue the point in saying that AD is fragile. You know what I mean? How long has AD been a prime player? You know what I mean? Half the time the dude's injured. When he was over there with the Pelicans, what did he do with the Pelicans? They brought him over there with DeMarcus Cousins, and they still didn't get past the first round. You know what I mean? AD is still he's still questionable in my opinion. You know what I mean? He needs to put it together this season with LeBron. There's no excuses. They need to get to the finals because if they falter, you know what I mean, and don't get past the Clippers, a lot of people not only going to be looking at LeBron, they're going to be looking heavier at AD, Anthony Davis, straight up and down.
Right on. And I gotta agree with you on that one, BLTB. Harden gets every call, but LeBron, you know what I'm saying? LeBron be punking them referees, bro. You know what I'm saying? he got that Jordan effect on the referees, bro. Same way, Jordan give you that look, or he get to talking to you the next time around, bro. They gonna call foul. And James Harden has just mastered the way to draw fouls. You know what I'm saying? And of course he know how to get every call, bro. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron definitely got that Jordan effect to him. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you on that one. I see you in the building. Say, Brown, what's good with it, Queen? You know what I'm saying? We just sitting here talking a little basketball, a little boxing, man. Like I say, the Raptors, they still losing by 20. I think this game is pretty much in the books, man. I had a feeling Boston was gonna win game one. They was gonna come out hungry, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Toronto is rusty. They've been out for the longest because they did sweep the fucking Brooklyn Nets. And Boston swept Philly, but I think Boston had played before them, if I'm not mistaken. So they was a little bit more fresher, man. And this Boston team is definitely a problem to be reckoned with, man. I think if they keep this core group together, man, in the East, man, they gonna definitely be a force to reckon with, man, within the years to come. But I think Toronto has the deeper roster. They have the better bench. You know what I'm saying? Once they get in their groove, I think Boston, it's gonna be a little bit more competitive. Right now, Boston is taking this game. It's like 2 minutes left in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? It's 82-63 right now for Boston. But yeah, I want to ask you about some boxing right quick though, man, because this game is pretty much over with. What's your thoughts, man, on Laura versus Jamel Charlo? If Jamel Charlo was to get past Rosario, I heard Stay Ready mention that last night in the message. You know what I'm saying, in the chat, as Laura was fighting this Vendetti kid. Do you think Laura has enough to fight a young prime Charlo, or Laura, as you think he lost it a little bit?
He looked it all right last night against unheralded, unknown Greg Vendetti, 5'6" Greg Vendetti at 154, posed really no threat against a veteran like Lara. Do I want to see him against Charlo if he comes through a unification victory with Rosario? Does Lara? The question is, does Lara deserve a unification title shot more than say Erickson Lubin when he gets through Terrell Goucher? Because to me, Goucher is a better eliminator opponent than Greg Vendetti. Huh? Come on, Stay Ready. Where you at, man? My favorite sparring partner. You capping for Aries Larry Lara off of that performance. Greg Vendetti, get out of here. Nah, man, I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh shit, oh fella, you
No
went out.
way. You know what I mean? No, no, and no.
Okay, BLTB says, come on, y'all, but because LeBron is the best player in the league and people want to play with him, isn't his fault. Wouldn't you want to play with him? I wouldn't want to play with LeBron James if I was in the league, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to, because LeBron is the type of nigga he like to blast you in the media when you don't live up to his standards. That's why Kyrie didn't want to play with him. And I'm telling you, bro, if shit don't go well, I'm telling you, that's why I'm on LVZ case. Because if these Lakers don't pan out and beat and win the finals, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be problems. And you know what everybody gonna do? They gonna blame AD. Every time the Lakers faced adversity, it's AD fault. Nobody never blamed LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? LeBron should take the same criticism that all the rest of the other players take. It took him fucking to game 3, game 4 to finally warm up and start going to the cup. You know what I'm saying? Them first 2 games, LeBron was not doing nothing. What's good with it, Black Reality? You know what I'm saying? LeBron is the best passing big man. Facts. I get LeBron is. He is. He will get his teammates involved. And that's sometimes to his own fault. Because instead of him looking for his shot, LeBron tries to get everybody else involved. But my problem is that when they lose or they have a bad game, LeBron don't get the criticism like AD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the media got to start blaming LeBron. The only person that be on LeBron case like that I done seen is Skip Bayless and fucking Paul Pierce. And I think Paul Pierce got a personal vendetta with LeBron. In my personal opinion.
Hold on. Let me address BFTB's last statement. LeBron is the best.
Only blame LeBron. You lying, bro?
The best passing big man in the game. I have to dispute that, you know what I mean? Because I think LeBron is a great passer, but is he per se a big man? You know what I mean? When I see him consistently defending and backing down power forwards, 4s and 5s, power forwards and centers, that's when I can call a man a big man. He's not, technically he is a big man at 6'8", 245, 250, but he's not defending big men. He's a small forward, or he's a point guard or a point forward. He's not defending big man. He's not the best passing big man in the league. That's Nikola Jokic right there. That's the best passing big man. Stop it.
You say we tripping. PG H Big Dog say Kyrie is a garbage argument. Kyrie had problems everywhere. Bro, Kyrie didn't start having problems till he started fucking with LeBron. And when LeBron came to Cleveland, that's when he started having problems. And niggas forget, bro, if Kyrie was not playing, that the fucking LeBron wouldn't have never won that championship, bro. Kyrie hit the shot. LeBron didn't hit the shot. You know what I'm saying? That was fucking Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, all the credit gonna go to LeBron. You know, and I like LeBron. I've been fucking with LeBron, but LeBron don't act like LeBron don't get special treatment, bro. He do. He get treated like Jordan of our era. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm not saying he don't deserve it, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like I say, if they don't win, if the Lakers don't win this year, I don't want to hear shit else about the Lakers, bro. Because it's stacked in their favor to win. You know what I'm saying? It's stacked in their favor. Okay, I want since we're on basketball right now. Ooh, Van Fleet just got a steal. You know what I'm saying? They coming back down. You only got a minute left in the third quarter, man. But it's still a fucking they still losing by fucking 18 points, man. 84-86. My boy OJ Anube just hit a 3 in the corner.
There's still plenty of time though.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man.
It's still plenty of time, but I don't see them coming back. But anything is possible, man. They still got a whole quarter left. I want to ask you about these Western Conference semifinals. We know LeBron and them is waiting on the winners of Houston and OKC. How do you see a potential matchup with the Lakers versus the Rockets? How you feel about that? Do you feel like the Rockets will be better competition than the Blazers for the Lakers?
It's hard to say. I think there'll be mildly, better competition than the Blazers. But I still think the Lakers will ultimately get through. You know what I mean? The Rockets, just because I'm not a big believer in small ball, like the Rockets version of small ball at that. You know what I mean? So I believe they'll pose some problems. I see like it going like 6 or 7 games at best. You know what I mean? I would say it's a 4-2 series for the Lakers. You know what I mean? Definitely. Before we even get there, I think Rockets are going to close out OKC. They're really a team that's not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be on a real rebuilding track, but the resurgence of Chris Paul, the Italian Gallinari, he's kind of underrated, and the hometown hero from the fifth, Regis Alexander. You know what I mean? He's been doing his thing as well. Can't forget homeboy from Montreal that's been playing excellent D. Against Dort, against James Harden.
I've been doing a good job versus Harden.
Yeah, he's another Canadian dude out of Montreal. Salute to him. But they just don't have enough.
I'm glad you said that, bro. Because Houston probably would have been whooped their ass if it wouldn't have been for that dude, man.
Yeah, he's been playing. He's the guy to look out for. Once he gets his offensive polish a little bit in the next couple of years, Luguentz Dort is he's a serious player for OKC. I like what he has to offer. Rockets are gonna get through that, but they're gonna fall short against the Lakers.
Shit, God damn, my bad, bro. I ain't trying to cut you off, dog. But BFTB, man, come on, bro. My boy say Rockets getting swept or they winning game 1, bro. This not Portland, my nigga. This ain't Portland, dog. I think the Rockets can win at least 2 games.
Facts.
Stop it, bro. See, one thing I noticed about the Lakers, that they already done got their ass whooped by the Rockets before. And they haven't played the Rockets in a while. So them first 2 games is going to be 50-50 games. Ooh, Jason Tatum just hit a buzzer beater, too. Man, that kid is special. You know what I'm saying? 88-73 at the end of the third quarter. Boston is still up by 15. You know what I'm saying? Toronto, they just off tonight, man. They just off. You know what I'm saying? My boy say, I know you from here, bro. Listen, I'm not even a Rockets fan. That's what you. I'm not a Rockets fan. I never liked the Rockets. That's Stay Ready team. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna start doing these basketball streams so niggas can get it understood. I'm not a Rockets fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I like rooting for the underdog. But I'm telling you that the Rockets is not going to flip, bro. They're going to win at least 2 games. I do think the Lakers will win the series in 6-7. But I do think the Rockets will win 2 games, bro. Because one thing about it, they play small ball. Now, the biggest problem that the Rockets is going to have in that series is going up against Anthony Davis and getting rebounds. You know what I'm saying? If they can shut down AD and rebound and run the floor and hit threes, they can possibly win 2 or 3 games. But I don't think they're going to beat the Lakers, bro. That's why I'm asking our fella, what's his early prediction? We both rolling with LA. You know what I'm saying? Whoever coming out the West gonna be wore out. You absolutely right. You absolutely right, God body. I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's the Clippers and fucking the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, that's gonna go down to the wire, bro. That's gonna go down to the wire because they have so many bodies. They gonna put so many bodies on AD to where he gonna get wore out. You know what I'm saying? And BLTB Boxing saying fuck the Lakers. You say not shit down AD. John Kramer says Boston versus Toronto will go 7 games as well. I agree with you. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with you. You say Rockets game going to LA. Rockets going to take LA to 7 games. I say 6 games, but I do think the Lakers will win. I think LeBron. One thing I got to give LeBron credit for, man, is LeBron has the best basketball IQ in the league. He's very smart and intelligent, and his playoff experience, his finals experience is next to none. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking with him when it comes to that basketball IQ, and he know how to figure teams out. You know what I'm saying? Just how they figured out Portland, and they will figure out Houston because it's not hard. Houston plays small ball. They like to run the floor. They like to move the ball, and they like to shoot threes. And everybody on Houston can shoot threes. But the X factor in this series, if Houston wins tomorrow to get OKC the fuck out of here, which I'm predicting, they will win tomorrow. The X factor will be with Russell Westbrook, but he's on restriction. I think he only can get 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So Russell Westbrook will have to come up big in those first 2 games if they want to get an early start on the Rocket. I mean on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Um, John Kramer says the Rockets got to shoot the ball at a 50 clip to win. And hold up.
Make sure y'all smash that like button for the young Lion, 503 Lion. Y'all know what it is.
Appreciate that, my brother. John Kramer says the Rockets got to shoot the ball at a 50 clip. Okay, I already read that. BFTB says, I hope the Lakers lose every game from now on, but LeBron scores 90. You crazy, bro. He has 45 rebounds and 30 assists. Come on, bro. You don't mean that. You know you want LeBron to hold that chip up at the end. You know you want LeBron to hold that chip up, man. Oh, shit. The Toronto Raptors, they cut it to 12. 88-76 right now, man. Boston scoring leaders right now. Tatum, Smart, Walker, and Brown, man. That's their core four.
Squad.
Tatum is leading the way, though. Ooh, OG Anube just blocked somebody's shot, man. Let's see. Okay, they turned the ball right back over, though, man. I thought they was going to go down and get a bucket. Cut it to 10, but they got the ball back. Boston got the ball back. Kemba Walker got it at the top of the key. He dancing. And somebody just hit a 3, man, from Boston. Hey, man, these boys is balling. These boys is balling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It's 91-76 for Boston. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is gonna be one of the best fucking series. I'm gonna watch this series from game 1 to game 6, 7, however long this shit go. But this is definitely gonna be one of the best series. You know what I'm saying? Serge Ibaka just missed a 3. OG Anube got the rebound and he bricked his 3. Boston ball. God Body says all you gotta do is contain Westbrook and Harden known for breaking turnover records and missed threes in the playoffs. Facts. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I say the Lakers gonna win, bro. BFCB say I fucking hate the Lakers. Damn. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with the Lakers neither, man. But I do like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if LeBron does not win this year, it is a wrap for the Lakers because Once you figure out how to contain AD, you know what I'm saying, and LeBron at the same time, bro, you can beat the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be harder. It's gonna be more harder to contain LeBron than it is AD, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? John Kramer say the good thing about these playoffs, nobody has home court advantage, so you got to get it how you live. Who can play their best without the advantage? Yeah, that's a fact, man. That is an absolute fact, man. And right now, to me, Toronto's been playing the best in these playoffs, bro, because they bench got over 100 points. You know what I'm saying? They just off tonight. But to me, I like how Toronto been playing. I'm not even much gonna lie to you. I like how Toronto been playing. I like how Utah been playing. I like how the Lakers been playing. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers then got on their shit. You know, but we gonna see how that matchup look versus the Rockets though. Ooh, Siakam with the big boy dunk, man. 93-78 for the Raptors. What do you think Toronto has to do to get to the finals, bro? I know that's your team. That's Canada's team. Do you see Toronto making it in the end, man?
They definitely have a good chance. You know what I mean? They have a great chance. They're showing that the subtraction of Kawhi Leonard doesn't matter. They're still a excellent team to be reckoned with, and they're looking to defend and find the championship. You know what I mean? They have a deep team, and it's not only just the starting five. We're looking at the bench as well. So what that means is if say a Kyle Lowry gets injured, I mean that there's going to be guys that will be able to step in and fill in, like Norman Powell. You know what I mean? We got that other Terrence Davis is another underrated player, rookie player that the Raptors got. You know what I mean? At their assortment to fill in. They got such a deep team. That's why I feel that in the end they're gonna just overdo the Boston Celtics. You know what I mean? The Celtics are gonna be overran with too many minutes to the top players. They overall just got they're literally 9 players deep on the Raptors. So you know what I mean, you got to look at that. All the way down when if they meet the Bucks in the next round, will the Bucks be extra tired? Will Giannis have the same legs that he has right now, running up and down the court with his style of play? You know what I mean? Will Middleton have will his 3-pointer be there? He's been kind of streaky. He hasn't been that much of a presence. He hasn't been that same all-star player we've seen in the regular season. So there's many questions on Milwaukee Bucks right now, and that leads to me thinking that the Raptors have a great chance of making it to the finals.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, I gotta agree with you on that one though. Like I said, my Eastern Conference Finals prediction is gonna be Toronto and Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee will beat Miami. I think it's gonna be a grudge match to the end though, because Miami has great role players and they play good defense. And Giannis and the Bucks will be tested. You know what I'm saying? Just like Toronto is getting tested right now with these Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is game one is the ultimate test for them, because most likely they're gonna lose this game because they down by 18 right now, and they just couldn't get clicking on offense tonight. You know what I'm saying? And Boston came out aggressive in this first quarter, this first half, and you know they maintained in their lead at a good pace with double digits, and you know the Raptors are just off tonight, but I do think they'll play again Tuesday, so They'll figure it out, man. This is gonna be a good series. I think this series right here will probably be one of the best series on the Eastern side. I think the Rockets and the Lakers is gonna be a good one. If the Rockets can win tomorrow, and the Clippers, I think the Clippers will. Matter of fact, listen, I want to ask you about that game because that's coming on next. Do you think the Clippers is gonna get the Dallas Mavericks up out of here and gonna send them home? What's your thoughts about the Clippers and Dallas Mavericks in the next game? Or do you think Luka will pull them to a game 7?
I think it's looking. Yeah, it's hard to say. To me, it's looking towards a game 7. Will PG-13 come around? He showed up last game, but he was absent earlier on. Paul George. What's the status with Porzingis? Is he out?
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, so
He out for today.
I don't know. It's a good NBA story for Luka Doncic, the young European Slovenian, putting up like, you know what I mean, Magic Johnson numbers, you know what I mean, type of deal in the playoffs. But I'm kind of now hearing that Porzingis is out, you know what I mean, indefinitely. I'm leading towards the Clippers closing it out, unfortunately. You know what I mean? It's been a good series, but yeah, the Kawhi Leonard, I believe Paul George probably is worked out his issues that he was having earlier on in the series. There are other supporting role. We can't forget Lou Williams is a phenomenal player, or a phenomenal offensive player. I'll say that. You know what I mean? And Montrezl Harrell, he's another good player that for the Clippers. So they got a good little team. They're not a squad yet, but they'll definitely beat this inexperienced but resilient Mavericks team with Luka Doncic at the head. You know what I mean? Nice little story, but the story is about to come to a close.
Okay. Yeah, John Kramer Kimber is nasty. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is a problem. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Boston, Brad Stevens, they got to keep this core group of players together, man. Keep Kimber, keep Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Whenever they get Gordon Hayward back, man, keep that nucleus of players together. Marcus Smarts, get some more big men around these boys, and they're going to be all right, man. I feel like Boston is the future of the East because it's damn sure not Philly. I think Philly was a little overrated, and they came up short every year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing rumors, and this is how I know LeBron gets special treatment, because I'm hearing rumors that Ben Simmons is opting out of Philly and coming to LA. And John Kramer says Boston will go to the finals against LA Clippers. That's a bold prediction, my brother. But it's possible. It's possible. Boston definitely has the talent. If they can beat Toronto and get past Milwaukee, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely got the talent to beat any team in the East. But I think they too inexperienced. But you sound just like my brother Act, man. Go ahead.
It's slim because to me, if they get past Toronto, they're gonna be drained to get past a Milwaukee or even a Miami. At that point, yeah, I don't see Boston getting past Milwaukee / Miami.
Yeah, man. But I like Boston though, man. They played good today. They played real good, man. I had a feeling they was gonna come out and win game 1. I knew Toronto was gonna be rusty coming off their little break. And I think they had a easier fucking first round than probably anybody. I think Philadelphia was a better team. In Boston, they dismantled that team like with no effort. You know what I'm saying? So this team is very, very talented. You know what I'm saying? They do need a legitimate big man. Once they get that, I do think Boston will be a force to be reckoned with. I gotta agree with you on that one, John. He say Boston need a legitimate big man, and it's gonna be held to beat the Celtics. They do, and that's what Toronto got them at, man. Toronto has a better all around team, and they got a better bench, bro. They bench just scored 100 points on fucking Brooklyn, man. You know what I'm saying? In his first round, bro. You know how hard that is. Benches don't even get 50 points, let alone 100. You know what I'm saying? So Toronto to me, man, I think they holding their own right now without Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more harder for them to get to the finals without Kawhi. But if they can beat Milwaukee in this next round, I mean, was Kawhi really needed? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I do think Kawhi Leonard got them over the hump. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to those crucial games, like with a Milwaukee or with a Philly or whatever, like last year, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how all this shit pan out, man. But I do got yeah, Philadelphia process is over. I gotta agree with you on that one, Daryl. Their process is over. You know what I'm saying? I think that team finna break up. How do you feel? How do you feel about Ben Simmons coming to LA, man? Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing rumors that he might come to LA because he is under clutch management. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't been working out for Philly, man. So what's your thoughts about that?
I don't know. I don't like it. To tell you the truth, if he was to come to LA, he'd probably have to accept a role as playing like a sixth man. I would see because I don't see him being a starting player. You know what I mean? In the current Lakers landscape. If he was to go over there and opt out with Philadelphia, I do see Philadelphia breaking up though. There has been rumors of the team chemistry between Embiid and the two stars, Embiid and Simmons, never were there. Decision making, you know what I mean, behind the scene and whatnot. So yeah, I do see that coming. You know what I mean, coming to fruition. The breakup of the Sixers, but as far as going to Simmons going to the Lakers, I don't like it. I don't really see the fit. But if it does happen, I think Kuzma's kind of shaking in his boots. You know what I mean? If he's hearing those rumors as well, you know what I mean? Because I guess Kuzma would be real expendable.
Yeah, man. They better get rid of JR or something before they get rid of Kuz. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that Philadelphia process is over with, man. I'm not worried about Philadelphia no more when it comes to the East. Like I said, I like Buck and Milwaukee, and now Miami. I think Miami has solidified themselves. Nobody's seen Miami coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be paying close attention to them. I'm gonna be watching that game tomorrow as well. Miami versus Milwaukee. That's gonna be a good one, man. And I do think they will test the Bucks moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But this game is pretty much over with, man. It's only like 7 minutes left, and Toronto's still down by 20. You know what I'm saying? So I want to move into boxing.
It's a
Um,
wrap.
I want to move into boxing a little bit, man. Let's talk a little boxing. So now with Post Style losing to Jose Ramirez last night, it's looking like they're trying to get Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez, man, for undisputed at 140. What's your thoughts about that fight, man? How do you feel about Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor, man, for undisputed?
Right now, I'm suspicious of that fight even happening. You know what I mean? Um, we're still in the pandemic. We can do the research and see how many fights have happened international fights have happened, you know what I mean, where an opponent is traveling across the pond to fight another opponent. What type of fight, how much money will be on the table for this fight? You know what I mean? We know both of these guys are going to be clamoring for a certain amount of dollars for this undisputed fight. So, with that being said, I don't think this fight will be easy to make. It might not happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing rumors of Ramirez saying that it was hard to make weight. We start hearing rumors of this was the reason why Ramirez was looking lethargic in the first part of the fight against Postol. Why he didn't finish him emphatically and spectacularly. You know what I mean? Because he was weight trained. We might start hearing rumors that he might want to move up in weight and get that Bud Crawford smoke, because he is a top-ranked fighter, and Bud still needs a opponent, and they might be able to get, you know what I mean, Ramirez to take that 1.5 million and maybe even 1.1, and I mean, have a little bit left over. I mean, so I wouldn't be surprised if that came into play, because it's all rosy looking at it like, well, let's see the undisputed between him and Josh Taylor, but in these days and times, is that a realistic fight? But let's say hypothetically that fight happened, it went down, both signed on the dotted line. You know what I mean? If that fight happens, wherever it's at, I have Josh Taylor winning. It's a 60-40 fight, the way I see it. Josh Taylor styles on Jose Ramirez probably for 7 rounds of the fight. And the other 5 rounds will probably be close. You know what I mean? And you give it to Ramirez. But, yeah, that's how I see it. Josh Taylor winning a close but concise decision against Jose Carlos Ramirez.
Damn. Okay. I never thought the Sixers were good enough to win with the healthy Ben Simmons. Taylor Smokes and Ramirez probably stopping him. I don't know, man. I don't know. If he tries to make it a slugfest with Jose, he could lose easily, because Jose got that sneaky inside creepy power, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Maurice Hooker lost. You know what I'm saying? Trying to slugfest, get in the shootout slugfest with Jose. You know what I'm saying? John Kramer says, I would like to see Taylor versus Crawford. Man, they not finna put Josh Taylor in there with Terrence Crawford, bro. That's a long shot, but it's a good fight. You know, shit, man. At this point, man, I want to see Terrence Crawford fight Gary Russell Jr., bro. I'm not even much gonna lie to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see bro in there with somebody that's worth talking about, man. I'll be honest with you, shit. I'll take Navarrete right now. If if Top Rank make that happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see Terrence fight somebody. Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Gary Russell Jr., Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. It don't really matter at this point to me, man. But as I was watching that fight last night, man, and I was seeing Jose Ramirez struggle a little bit with post style. And they was mentioning Josh Taylor for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that's what they trying to promote, and that's why, even though some people feel like post style won and some people feel like Jose won, bro, they was gonna give Jose Ramirez that fight anyway, bro, because they want to see him versus Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing politics at the end of the day. All Jose Ramirez had to do was keep it close. I'm saying not get outboxed too badly, and he didn't, because in that second half of that fight, he was closing the distance. He was getting on the inside. He was going to the body. He was hooking, and he was hitting post out. He even fucking hurt Postile a little bit, buzzed him a little bit in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So
So did you have him winning the fight, or did you think it was a robbery?
I think it was a draw.
Mm.
I think it was a draw. In my personal opinion, I think they need to fight again because I think Postile dominated the first five rounds, and then Jose Ramirez, um, he started making his way back in the second half of the fight. But to say it was a robbery, nah, it wasn't no robbery because um, Postile wasn't really landing no significant shots on Jose Ramirez, and Jose Ramirez hurt him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. And Freddie Roach was even telling him like to throw the right hand, throw the right hand, and Postile would not load up on that right hand. I don't know if he was scared because he thought he was gonna get countered. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case was, but he did not throw that right hand. John Kramer says Taylor body work will wear down Ramirez. Taylor beat up Postile. Oh, okay. I mean, shit, everybody didn't beat Postile. Terrence Crawford even with Postile ass. You know what I'm saying? But Postile is still that's a good name on your resume because he tall,
Yeah,
he rangy,
Paul
he come.
Postale's good work.
Yeah, he tall, he rangy, he can box, he can move. He come from that boxing school of the Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? So I think Postile is a good name for anybody.
I
But
mean, the first 6 rounds, I mean, it was looking bad for Ramirez. I thought he was really gonna lose the fight.
me too.
Postile was his lateral movement, his jab was looking like it was beautiful. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, like he really has a nice jab. I might have to start referencing Postile and his jab and shit. You know what I mean? But the second half of the fight told the story. To me, I didn't have a problem with the decision. To me, it was fair. You know what I mean? Like you said, it was a draw. We had one judge that had it a draw, and the two other judges had it from Ramirez. That's the way I saw it. You know what I mean? I think I
Right.
had it like 116, 112 in the dig. So
Yeah, man. It was a good fight, man. I think those two styles make for an interesting type of fight, man. And Post style just he didn't engage enough, bro. He wanted to box and move. And when you constantly got a guy coming forward, man, you gotta get a dude like Jose off of you, bro. And the only way you're gonna get a dude like that off of you is by punching on him. And that jab is not enough. Don't get me wrong, it made Jose Ramirez look bad a couple rounds. It offset his movement of him coming forward, but it didn't do enough to keep him off of you, bro. Cause he kept coming. He kept a dude like Jose Ramirez, bro. You gotta fight Jose Ramirez. You can box him a little bit in the beginning, but you gotta fight a dude like Jose Ramirez, man. And that's why I say a dude like Terrence Crawford would make easy work of fucking Jose Ramirez. Easy work. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Taylor, I don't know, bro. I don't know because Josh Taylor didn't make easy work of Regis, bro. That fight was thin and thin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not gonna go and say that Josh Taylor just gonna dog walk Jose Ramirez, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I do think it's a 50-50 fight. And if I was to pick, I would pick Josh Taylor, but I don't think that he just gonna dog walk post style and stop him. I mean, stop fucking Ramirez. No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the best fight to make at 140. That's a unification fight. That's for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fight that we need. We do need more undisputed champions in boxing. But I do think that Taylor will win. But I'm not just gonna say that he gonna whitewash Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that if he try to sit in the pocket and slug with this guy, he can lose. He can get caught. Jose Ramirez will catch you if you try to slug with him. That's what he want. That's what he want to do. That's what he was trying to get Post out to do. But Post out kept moving. He wouldn't sit still, and that's probably why he. Oh damn, what's good with the A weapons? Appreciate you, my brother. I'm gonna have to get with you. He say peace 503, peace to the entire chat room. 503. Don't forget to stop through. I made some heat for you. Appreciate you, my brother. I'm gonna get with you on the Instagram, man. I'm gonna get with you, bro. I forgot all about that, man. I really did. I've been moving and grooving so much. We had this fucking hurricane shit coming down here, but the storm didn't even hit us. It hit Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get with you though, A Weapons. I got you, my brother. Y'all be sure to subscribe to A Weapons, man. Um, Real quick before we get up out of here, man. Um, I do think that the Clippers will win tonight, and they will have to take the winners of Utah and Denver. You know what I'm saying? I think Utah will beat Denver. Um, I like Utah winning this game. But Daniel Dubois, he got a win yesterday, and is it safe to say, man, that Daniel Dubois, man, is the future of the heavyweight division, man? And now Joe Joyce, he said he pumped up from the win. He just fought a couple of weeks ago, and now he eager to fight in October. You know what I'm saying? And Daniel Dubois is getting a lot of hype from everybody, man. All of the heavyweights are praising him. You got dudes like Tyson Fury and stuff, and Dillian White ducking the smoke. What's your thoughts about Daniel Dubois, man? Do you think he gonna be one of the future champions in the division, in years to come?
In years to come, but we need to pump the brakes on thinking that Danny Dubois is the guy right now. The opponent that he fought yesterday was an embarrassment. Shouldn't have been in the ring. They should have found a better opponent that would have better resembled or mimicked what Joe Joyce is going to bring to the table. People think that Danny Dubois is going to walk through Joe Joyce, and they forget that Joe Joyce is a silver medalist in the Olympics. They forget Joe Joyce has an extensive amateur career. You know what I mean? They forget Joe Joyce was in the World Series of Boxing, a semi-pro league, fighting other kind of semi-amateur boxers, semi-pro boxers, and whatnot. So Joe Joyce, albeit he's a slow boxer, he still has an IQ. You know what I mean? He still has a method to his madness. So it's not going to be that easy fight that we think. Danny Dubois, I think, is being heavily overrated. There's still a lot of holes in his game. With regards to his defense, he's a bit stiff, doesn't have good upper body movement. He's a bit mechanical when it comes to his offense. So he still has things to work on, especially with there's other players in his bracket. We can't forget the Philip Hergoviches of the world. We can't forget the Tony Yokas of the world, the Efia Jagbas. There's another one I'm forgetting, a fifth one. But
who, Jared Anderson?
Pardon me?
You talking about Jared Anderson?
No, I wouldn't even put Big Baby Anderson in that bracket yet with Efia Jabba and Hergovich.
Yeah.
Hergovich, Yoka, Efia Jabba, and Danny Dubois. They all kind of in that same level. They all got to mix it up to see who the best. Right now, I'm not going to give Danny Dubois the torch and saying that he gonna be the next heavyweight, because it just remains to be seen. We need to take our time. He's still 22 years old. He doesn't have an extensive amateur career.
What if he beats Joe Joyce? Would that change your mind, or will you get behind Daniel Dubois a little bit more? Or you still have to show you more after the Joe Joyce fight?
He's still gonna have to show me more, because when we compare him to what other fighters in his bracket have done. So let's look at Tony Yoka, for instance. Tony Yoka, he's already knocked out Alexander Alexander Demetrenko. He's already knocked out and stopped David Allen. All right. And this is with, I think, less than 10 fights because they already have extensive amateur careers. They already have Tony Yoka already has a gold medal. He's fast tracking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. A Weapon say Dubois fought a club promoter. A club bouncer yesterday. LOL, but it was a key busy fight. I see you in the building, Black Star. Salute, H
Nah,
Town.
he wasn't even at the club. He was at security for the at the coffee shop, at the cannabis shop in the Netherlands. That's what he was doing. You know what I mean? He wasn't at the club. You know what I mean?
Damn, man. Listen, man. I like Daniel Dubois, man. I do feel like they fast tracking them. They putting a lot of hype into their UK fighters, man. And they got to keep the UK alive over there, man, because they damn near lost it all when AJ got destroyed by Andy Ruiz in that first fight. And all the belts right now are in the UK, so they hyping up the UK. You know what I'm saying? And before we get up out of here, man, since we speaking up on the UK, I gotta get your thoughts. Tyson Fury said, man, if no Wilder, he says grow a pair and let's fight in December. And he's sending his message strictly to AJ. He was on BT Sports yesterday popping his shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying how the old crop duster beat the heaviest punches in the game in Wilder and Klitschko. And now he says if Wilder don't want to come fight, he told AJ to grow a pair and let's fight in December. Do you agree with Tyson Fury? If Wilder is still on his little hiatus and he taking a step back from the game, or he healing, whatever the case may be, would you be up for the Tyson Fury and AJ fight for unification, undisputed in December of this year? What's your thoughts, man?
Of course, I'll be up for that. Why wouldn't I be? You know what I mean? But it's bullshit. You know what I mean? This is the way I see it. Something's going on right now, and they want Wilder to talk, or they trying to flush Wilder out right now. You got Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Talking like the fight's not happening December 19th. That's the date. I know the date. You know what I mean? He don't know the date. Now all of a sudden he acting like Wilder said something that he ain't fighting. You got this other fool ass reporter, Lance Pugmire, you know what I mean, talking about depression and foolishness like that. Who told him that? Ain't nobody told him about no depression and shit like that about Wilder. You know what I mean? So they trying to flush Wilder out to get him to say a statement about something, whatever, about the fight or whatever. You know what I mean? There's something else going on behind the scenes, and they're trying to get Wilder's assessment on it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think what Tyson Fury saying is just a tactic to get Wilder speaking. You know what I mean? It's all bullshit. But yeah, if it doesn't happen and that fight's available to take, they're gonna put the Undisputed together. You know what I mean? AJ as a replacement to Wilder. I really ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? Let me see the fight. It's a good fight nonetheless. I'd rather see him fight AJ than another Cephas Fury, another Francisco Pianetta, another fuck boy like Tom Schwartz. Nah. Let me see him fight AJ in a nice domestic UK undisputed battle.
Yeah. A Whippin got a question for you. He say, do you feel that Usyk will make noise at heavyweight?
I think we are kind of underrating Usyk and saying that he's gonna get 8, especially by his last display, what he did against Chaz Witherspoon. He got painted up a little bit. He didn't really show that he belonged in the heavyweight division too much. But we can't rate it too much off of that performance. We also got to look at Michael Hunter Jr. He's a cruiserweight that Usyk has a win over already. You know what I mean? And Michael Hunter Jr. has been able to quietly compile some nice wins. You know what I mean? He got Ustinov on his belt. I think he literally beat Povetkin, but he has officially Povetkin as a draw. And we see what Povetkin did Dillian White over the last weekend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Michael Hunter got also another good win against Martin Bacoli. A lot of y'all don't know about Martin Bacoli, but he's another nice little young heavyweight over there, African heavyweight over there in the UK that's making some noise. Michael Hunter got a stoppage over Martin Bacoli. So he's been quietly doing his thing in the heavyweight division. So I don't see why Usyk can't do the same thing. But the question remains, can he do the same thing against these behemoth heavyweights like Tyson Fury, AJ, and Wilder? That's the question. I don't think he can. You know what I mean? I don't think he has the punching power. He'll be able to present some problems for some rounds for a lot of these elite boxers at heavyweight. You know what I mean? Like the big three. But at the end of the day, I think the big three stop Usyk. You know what I mean? Usyk's a good fighter. He'll beat like the medium sized heavyweights. Like I think a good fight for Usyk should be Povetkin. Now that Povetkin took out Dillian White, forget about the Dillian White rematch. Let's see Usyk and Povetkin. That's a nice little fight for Eastern Europe over there. You know what I mean? And maybe the winner of that goes on to get a title shot later on in the future. That's my take, though.
What's good with it, quick? I see you in a bit of Underground Asylum. Yeah, man. Toronto took the L tonight versus Boston. I think they will bounce back in the series. That's gonna be probably the best series of the Eastern Conference. But I gotta agree with you all, fella, on everything you said. I like Usyk versus Povetkin. I like Usyk versus Chisora too. I want to see that fight. Eddie Hearn need to make that fight happen in his next fight camp. You need to bring Devin Haney to the fight camp if possible. You need to bring Usyk. You need to bring some notable guys over there for this fight. I want to see Conor Benn, you know what I'm saying, fight again in the fight camp. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some names over there, man.
Hey, fight camp done, bro. Fight camp done. He taking down the tent. You know what I mean? He rolling up the explosives. It's done. That was the grand finale. Povetkin knocking out Dillian White. Eddie Hearn said he said F that. He said F that shit. You know what I mean? I ain't saw no more fights in my backyard no more. That's it.
Yeah, man. You know, well, this Clippers and Mavericks game from the start, man. I like this game right here starting up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. You know what I'm saying? I do got the Clippers winning tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I got Utah winning, man. I might do a post game reaction or something later on, and we gonna get into it, man. But we do got some fights next week. Jamal here and Big Baby gonna be fighting on ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. But go on, close us out, bro.
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, big up to you, 503. You know what I mean? I was trying to start up. I did a test show for the War Report, and the issue's like, yo, the shit's hard, bro. You know what I mean? It's hard to get used to and whatnot. You know what I mean? You got to make sure your technology is up to par and whatnot. There's so many variables to look out for. So, you know what I mean? Salute to all those, you know what I mean, content creators, you know what I mean, out there in the LDBC that be doing this shit consistently. You know what I mean? I understand the struggle, you know what I mean? And you're doing your shit properly, you know what I mean? So salute to all of y'all, you know what I mean? Especially you, 503, you know what I mean? Yeah, enjoy the rest of the basketball tonight. You know what I mean? We'll see if the Cinderella story continues with Luka Doncic. I think it's going to come to a close, the end of his chapter. You know what I mean? With the Clippers, we have a nice series over there with the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets. A nice little throwback position position type of rivalry between Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell. That's been excellent to look at. You know what I mean? Something we could speak on in a future date. But yeah, I see actually, unfortunately, the Jazz closing that one out too. I don't think the Nuggets are that deep, unfortunately. But with that being said, yeah, salute to everybody out there. Reacher, Stay Ready Boston TV, A Reppins in the chat, in the dig. Shakita Dow, I see you in the dig. BFTV that passed through earlier. Black Star Sports TV. What up, though? You know what I mean? Everybody in the chat. Salute to the usual suspects. LDBC. It's your favorite, yet your most hated off fella. And I'm Gizon.
Already, man. We're gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? Probably do a post game, if not today, tomorrow. We're gonna be talking basketball. Boxing is drying out a little bit. For this week coming up, like I say, Jamal Herring is the only fight that I know about on the grand surface. That's gonna be on ESPN Plus, if I'm not mistaken. Then the following week, probably the second week in September, we should have Lubin versus Gache and Jerome Boost. And as a matter of fact, let me look at my calendar right now. Oh, okay, yeah, Ugai's fighting. You sure right. I think Ugai's fighting next week too. So yeah, we'll be talking about Ugai's largest fight. Did his thug thizzle. Okay, so now it's gonna be the third week in September because they fight on the 8th, on the 19th. And then Charlo and them fight on the 26th. So we got a couple of weeks. We got a couple of more weeks, man. But you know, it is what it is, man. Much love to the entire LDBC, man. I'm Gizon. Peace.